Okay, the temperature has not abated at all. It is still 93 degrees Fahrenheit. I've given up on Celsius. It doesn't make it feel any cooler. The other day I subbed for Ren's basketball league, and I'm doing that again today. Oh my God, the heat. I'm constantly sweating. It definitely feels like a nicer day, but I think the shade might be deceptive. It's about an hour into the city, so it's gonna be quite a trek. Well, Ren told me to come here. This looks completely locked and closed though. Huh. I can hear him though. That definitely wasn't the right entrance. I gotta pop around. This is what's difficult about New York, man. It's like when you make a mistake on your directions, it costs you like 15 minutes every time. That's cool. I'm not sure what team I'm supposed to be playing on, but I'm definitely warmed up now. I thought that yesterday was the hottest I could ever get in my life. That gym was at least 10 degrees hotter and more humid with no air. Look at this workout room. These walls are like if Dr. Seuss did a video on the inside of somebody's intestines. These are like the high surface area insides that digest food. Oh, that's weird. Even with the sun, it feels so much better out here. My God, man. I'm gonna go to the east, towards the river, and see what I can't find there. Then I'm going back at 5. My buddy Eric is playing in a game there. I'm gonna meet up with him and then have dinner. Woo! Yo, that is a huge bridge. Look at that thing. You know what I just realized? Ant colonies, ants are to ant colonies as humans are to cities. And this is what our ant colonies look like. This is Williamsburg Bridge, which takes you into Brooklyn. One day the trains weren't running after work, and I actually walked across that entire bridge. It takes forever, like at least an hour. This one right here, I think it's even bigger. Pretty certain that Casey Neistat has lost his drone right over there multiple times. Any Casey Neistat viewers? This looks very familiar. If we keep going down here and to the right, eventually get to like the Wall Street area. Let's go. Question of the day, would you be willing to let that water touch your skin? Question number 2, would you be willing to eat anything that came out of that river? No. Man, you know it's hot today, but I still love this feeling of walking around with like no particular goal in sight. This is a big city. Really too sure what this is. Maybe some sort of art installation? Or it's going to be? Not sure. There's a basketball hoop right there. Okay, but that's where I'm going. It's like the Wall Street southern tip of Manhattan. And then that little tower peeking up there, that is the new World Trade Center thing, which I've not seen before. That wasn't built when I was here. It's funny because if you look at a map, the city seems kind of small and it looks like you can just walk the whole thing, but it's surprisingly big, which I still have never figured out the whole transportation thing. A bike would be great, but that city bike was like $12 a day. And a skateboard would be great, but I feel like it's a little dangerous. I'm not a very good skateboarder, so gonna have to do with walking for now. This right here is the Manhattan Bridge. And then the one in the distance is the Brooklyn Bridge. I know, the Brooklyn Bridge is pretty iconic, right? Okay, back into the heat. Look at this. Just like a random oasis of sun. Let's do it too. Oh, look at that building. Wow, this is cool. Yo, this is majestic and huge. There's a song by my favorite band called The Reign of Kindo, and it's called Dust. Look it up if you want to, but this reminds me a lot of that song. I'm gonna walk back to the basketball court, check out Eric's game, and then we're gonna go eat. Don't know where yet, but I'm starting to get hungry. I'm trying to decide right now if I actually want to keep traveling on the East Coast. I was looking at prices. Buses are not that expensive, but getting flights back home is pretty expensive. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I don't think I've talked about it before, but whenever I sit at a piano, there's always one song I play. My buddy Eric from Indiana. He moved out here.
It's on right now, right?
Yeah.
What's up?
He moved out here 4 years ago.
now, right?
Yeah, you're YouTube famous now. Yeah, but we're gonna go meet up with two of our other friends who we used to play basketball with, and we're gonna have Korean tonight.
I'm not sure if you've seen Robby play basketball 7 years ago. Not 7 years ago, 4 years ago. He was...
I was decent then, yeah. Not anymore.
Where are we going?
I don't know. Eric, you didn't tell me that you live in a 5-star hotel. This is Eric's apartment. Kitchen? Very nice view of wow, look at this view, man. Wow. I didn't know you were like a...
No, it's just
Whoa, what is that? It's like a tornado or something right there.
yeah.
So right now we're headed to K-Town, which is like the Koreatown where they have all the different Korean restaurants. And something's going on over there with the fire department. I don't like somebody's stuck in an elevator. Yeah.
You gonna tell the story about how we beat you in JK?
Well, I had forgotten about that, but sure, we can tell that story. This is Albert. This is John.
What's up?
They used to be hoopers. I mean, you're still a hooper, right?
I just sprained my ankle yesterday, so.
I never considered you a rival.
Oh yeah.
I always considered you a friend.
In the beginning, remember we looked up to him with like both scorn and envy, right? Because like he had just won the tournament, and we were like the loser freshman.
He had those kind of thoughts about like 5 different people.
We like after that we like beat him, right? That was like our kind of our pinnacle. And then after that, like Eric beat us.
Whenever you're telling a story, I can't tell if you're just making something up or if you're actually telling a real story.
You catch on it after a while.
Remember when we were sitting there?
See, every time you open a sentence with "remember when,"
Remember Albert? Seriously, years ago.
$20 cab ride so far.
We just got a.
How's the cab ride?
It's very cool.
It is, yeah. It's much nicer than outside. Albert lives at the Mac store. Albert has a basketball court in his building. Wow, this is like really weird, guys. Doesn't this feel a little weird?
Are we back in Carmel, Indiana?
This feels really weird. Oh my god. John, Albert, and Eric, it was very nice hanging out with you guys today. Tomorrow, me and Andreas are going to somewhere cool, but it's a more Adventure Archives location. In any case, thank you for watching today's vlog. This is a real ending. I will see you tomorrow. You know, I retired from basketball. I don't know why I'm playing again. Oh, we won, by the way.